Well, here it is, the map that stared in my face for the better part of about 8 months. This is the Colorado BDR, only we ran it backwards, so we went from north to south. It was not, of course, smooth sailing, as we had problems here, 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 and here. These problems involved, but were not limited to, a brake pad replacement in which I had to drive from Gypsum to Golden and back in the same day and make it to the campsite by 8:30. But we'll cover all of that and more in this multi-part series. I say multi-part because who knows how many parts this will actually be. These right here are the heroes of our story. My main function, come to find out, was just to make sure I had enough Ziploc bags. But again, we'll get to that in a minute. Here is my ride for the 8-day journey and all of the shit that I thought I would need. By thought, I mean, yep, there's even a shitter. This will later be known as the classic case of overpacking. So, we begin our trip July 22nd on a Friday afternoon-ish, where I pound the I-70 pavement down to Silverthorne, hook up with 9, and then catch up to 40 through Steamboat Springs, headed up towards Steamboat Springs Lake. This would be one of 3 times, it turns out, that I would be going through the Eisenhower Tunnel. 2 this way, and 1 headed back through again for that fun trip to Golden. The Green Mountain Reservoir turned out to be a nice break up from the pavement monotony. So here marks the first settlement of the trip, Steamboat Lake. We got an incredibly beautiful place that Steve was able to snag at the very last minute. And then it started to take a turn. Things got a bit gray. And then things just got gray and angry. Real angry. And it's pretty much this weather that will be the main plot point of this journey, being that we chose to do it the last week of July, being the heart of monsoon season. However, the clouds did break at sunset. It was amazing.
Here comes the rain again.
Yep, that's right. Starting out the BDR, day 1, going to meet up with Brett and Lonnie, rain. Luckily, it didn't start raining until after we had packed up, and by after, I mean just after. But then it rained, and rained and rained, as we'll see. So as mentioned, we're on our way to the outpost, because that's really the only building around that might be open, that we can wait for Lonnie and Brett. The outpost is a really nice restaurant, great food, as well as a little convenience store, fill up on water, any provisions that you might need in order for your journey, be it a muddy journey. And now the gang is all here. After we've aired up Lonnie's front tire, because the best guess is somebody that was really bored the night before, decided to let air out of it. We're now on our way. Huzzah! At this point, the trip had divulged into, let's just make it to the start, and let's make it as far back as we can, because we had originally planned to make it to Gypsum before the rain. And I hate to harp on the rain, but it was a real snaggletooth day 1, especially for some of the older bikes in the crew. Also, what I found to be a very valuable thing to take on the trip were Ziploc bags. Turns out, you can make a KLR go in the rain as long as you have enough Ziploc bags. This was stop number 1.
I think my aim is touching my balls, my butthole sucker so fucking much.
And Ziploc bag number 2 stop. Three Ziploc bags. In all, it took 4 Ziploc bags, and the fourth one finally went on the ignition coil, and that seemed to be the culprit as the KLR continued to run after this. Huzzah! Now just more of the muddy shit show until we get to the end, or the beginning. With the prologue now complete, here we are at the quote-unquote Wyoming-Colorado border, ready to start our journey. Start. Now back to the dirt to officially start our north to south journey. Surprise, surprise, it's still raining.
Okay. Hang on. Thank you. Holy. Oh man.
We actually ended up having to pressure wash off Lonnie when we got to Steamboat. Normally all I get when riding in the back is dust, but I tell you what, this mud is making things for a real good show.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, Steve-O.
Finally getting to 503 and heading east, we find ourselves among the aspens. Hey Bill, how's your aspen? So the pain with rain is that it covers up sometimes the most critical spot of the camera, which is right in front of me. So this is an example of some useless footage because, well, there's a giant raindrop right in the center.
Make for one hell of a story, though. Yep. Oh, God. Oh, I never thought I would have this much fun. And this fucking rain still, man. Here comes the rain again. Which is called no traction. No traction is no traction. Whoa!
We'll have a chance to talk about it again, and then again and again, but this clay mud is way different kind of mud than that slushy, snotty stuff we were just in, because it sneaks up on you.
Yep. You just flew in for bags and some boy, are your arms tired? Steve's putting on a fun cross-rut show for me here. Yeah, he's gonna be like, what mud? Oh no! You alright?
I mean, to sum up day one of the Colorado BDR, it was wet. It was muddy. There was clay. But God damn it, it was fun. We ended up having to stop at a car wash, pressure wash, and pressure wash our bikes, pressure wash our people. It was good times. In the end, we said, screw tent camping. We're going to stay in an actual room, dry out, grab a blow dryer, dry the shoes off, and goddamn, day two, sunshine, blue sky. Oh, what a contrast. This was the only day it would be actually sunny. But holy hell, I can only imagine what the BDR would have been in the sunshine. Also, my back brakes were metal to metal, but you know, that's for the next video. Thanks for watching.